Well, welcome to this episode of Addictive Fishing. As you can see, we're not anywhere near the coast right now because this ain't beach sand. It's snow. We're fishing with Bernie Keefe, and we're with Granby Reservoir. Granby Reservoir.
It's a 7,700 acre reservoir. It sits at 8,280 feet up in Granby County in Colorado in the Arapahoe National Recreation Area. It's frozen from Christmas to about the first week of May.
And we're here catching lake trout today, or attempting to anyway.
It's the most amazing fishery in Colorado as far as I'm concerned. Pops, you got one there. You got, see it on the graph there? See it on the graph? Yep. Here he comes, He's gonna get you, He's gonna get you. Get ready.
There he is. He's running. Do you ever stick the whole rod in the ice?
No, don't do that. Don't do that at all.
I'm used to doing that around stumps.
Yeah,
okay, come on, baby, come on.
You're doing it well, Blair. You're doing very good at this. You've landed a few fish in your day.
None through an ice hole, though.
Yeah,
an ice hole!
It's still the same, Blair. It's still the same.
It's an ice hole. We got 12-pound Seagar fluorocarbon. Hopefully that don't freeze up.
Oh, just saw bubbles. That means he's getting close.
Well, all those bubbles are from him?
Those bubbles are from him. They release their air.
Kind of like an AJ, huh? They control the air bladder?
Yeah, you can catch these fish in super deep, here he comes, super deep water, and as long as they blow their bubbles, they'll be okay. Oh, this is cool, this is big, this is a good fish.
Come on, baby! Yeah! Look at that fish!
And he ate it.
Right out of the hole. Check that out, guys. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Show them the teeth on these guys.
Tell me something about these, Bernie.
Well, they're a char. They're not really a trout. They're a char. They got the deep forked tail. They got teeth up in the mouth. They got teeth on the tongue. That's about a 5-inch tube jig he ate right there.
Now, how many inches you think he is?
That fish is about 31, 32 inches. Places him about 30 years old.
Is that unbelievable or what? 30-year-old fish right there in my hands. You know, the dolphin, if you get a fish that's 30-year-old, well, a dolphin don't even live 30 years, but it takes about 4 years for a dolphin to get up about like 60 pounds. Look at that fish. That is beautiful or what? Not much in his belly. Then they move so weird. They move like a snake. You know, you get the saltwater fish at home, as soon as you lay them on the deck, they just go nuts. This one here, look at that fish.
That's a big old smart fish. You worked him for probably what, 10, 15 minutes?
Something like that. We had to shorten it up a little bit on camera, but yeah, it's you're catching them out of a hole. There's nothing really to see except a hole. But that right there, you put in your time. We've been going at it for what, about 4 hours this morning?
That's exactly right.
Unbelievable.
When you go to let him go, all you got to do is stick him head first in the hole, hold onto his tail. When you feel him kick once, that's when you let him go.
Okay.
You'll feel just a subtle kick.
That's for you, Jimmy Houston. Okay, here he goes. We'll see you later, buddy. See you in another 30 years. There he goes. Wow, that is so cool. And off he goes, brother. Birdie, brother.
Good job.
That's
man.
a good one. Hey, that is so neat. You know, being from Florida, all this white stuff we normally see is beach sand. It ain't ice and snow. Hey, y'all ever get a chance to come do this? Bernie Keefe right here out of Granby Reserve?
Colorado, Reservoir.
Granby Reservoir. Come do it. It is a ball. Y'all stay tuned. We're going to be right back with some more ice fishing with Bernie Keefe.
Let's go then.
Oh, that's a big fish too.
That's a big one?
That's a big fish. That's definitely a big fish.
How can you tell with a 2-foot rod? Come on, baby. He's just looking at it. Well, welcome back, folks. We're still sitting here on Granby Reservoir. We've changed locations probably, what, 40 times so far?
Probably.
But it's such neat fishing. You're fishing through an ice hole here on the lake. It's probably what we see
56 feet deep right here.
56 feet deep. What's bringing them in? Because we've gone from 8 feet to 4 feet to 30 feet, 60. Now we're in.
I worry about structure. Whether it's 80 feet deep, 4 feet deep, it doesn't matter if it's the right structure. And what this is a little mud flat, has a little rock pile over here, a rock pile over here, a ridge in back of us, and it spills off into deep water in the front. I just call it the castle. If you look at the map, it looks just like a castle out here, and they got the mud flat, and the king sits in the middle.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. Okay, here he comes.
What do we got?
Here he comes. He's coming down on you. Get ready. Get ready. Oh, he went back up. It went back up. Here he comes back down. Okay, he's gonna bite this time. He's gonna bite this time. He's down there. He's all over you, Blair. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Come on, Blair.
There he is.
You gotta get on that reel, get on that reel. Oh, that's a big fish too.
That's a big one?
That's a big fish. That's definitely a big fish.
How can you tell with a 2-foot rod?
Once he realizes he's hooked, he's gonna turn around.
Should I give it a little less drag? Yeah, it was tight.
He didn't feel like nothing special at first, did he? What they do is when you hook them, they're facing, you turn them and you get them facing straight up. And so they're waggling like that and they're coming up with you. And then about the time you go, oh, he ain't all that special, he gets his feet underneath them and he takes off.
You know what? They ain't scared of these flats blue rods.
No, they like your flats rods. You know, I gotta tell you one thing about these reels.
Yeah.
What I find amazing about them is how smooth they are.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
the silky smooth drag I've ever used.
They're smooth. I've been using them for about 4 years now. And these reels, they haven't failed me yet. Have not failed me once.
You know, we test them, you test them in the salt a lot. We test
I
them
really test them.
Yeah, and we test them in 30 and 40 below. And they haven't failed being that cold water. So you're talking about a killer reel, that's it. So, oh, he just saw the hole.
Ooh. He just saw the hole.
He just saw the hole. You saw daylight, you didn't like it.
It's doing just what you said, just slowly away.
Yep. Oh, that's a big fish.
It's a big fish?
That's a big fish.
How big? I didn't see. Don't tell me.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Fishing in an ice hole.
In a sweatshirt, no less.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Oh, he just saw it again. He just turned right there.
He didn't like the
I
smell
saw
of
that.
Wow. This is wild. You're sight fishing on the depth finder, on the fish finder. We got 12-pound Seagar fluorocarbon on here. So I don't want to put too much pressure on them. What's the average size you get out of here?
I think the average size fish that most people catch out of here are 18 to 22 inches. The guys who spend, oh, there he goes again. The guys who spend a lot of time in here, we got to have a couple hundred fish over 32 inches this year so far. We've been averaging 4 or 5 a day since January.
Oh,
That scared me.
oh, there he is, he's right there.
He's been right here 3 or 4 times. See them bubbles?
Yeah, it's all from him.
Cool,
Huh?
that's all from him, he's releasing them.
So
Would you say that amberjack do that?
Yeah, AJs do that. That's why they fight all the way from the top, or from the bottom to the top and back down to the bottom.
See, that's what this guy's doing, the same thing.
Once you get the head up, you just pull, or
Gently and slowly, yep. It's still more fish get lost right here.
That's a huge fish.
It's a big fish, ain't it?
I don't think his head's gonna fit through that ice.
Coolest thing in the world is when your fish gets stuck in your hole.
You can't overpower these fish. This is so cool. You can see him down there. You got a landing net, you can get him. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yeah, baby. Get him, birdie, get him, birdie. Woo! That, brother, is a nice fish. Let me see that sucker. Lake trout in Granby Reservoir.
This ain't a big pig, but you see he's a healthy fish.
That's my
He's a
biggest
little
lake trout,
knob on
brother.
there. No, he's not a big fat one, but he's a good healthy one.
Wow.
Got the little knob on there, got some good shoulders.
So this one here, you say is probably what,
34?
34 inches? For 34, 35 years old?
Yeah, exactly.
Unbelievable. It almost makes you feel bad to keep one of these, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we can't keep them. The state will let you kill them, but we keep our fish to under 20 inches.
Look at that purple in there. That is unbelievably beautiful. Come on, sit down. We're gonna let you go. We're just gonna show you off. But just like snook, y'all, down in Florida, these fish here, and every fish has this lateral line right here, all the way down the middle of their body, right in their fillet. And God, you can feel that one. But that's what they pick up the vibrations with. And when you're taking that jig and you're popping it in the mud, is popping that mud up like this, and that's what these fish are attracted to.
The orange and the white on the fins right here,
Uh-huh.
I think that's just amazing coloring right there. That's Mother Nature's art right there.
Can you tell the difference between male and female?
Yeah, just like the human race, the males have the smaller mouths and the women have the bigger mouths.
Fishingwithbernie.com. Let's get a look at this mouth here. They got some wicked looking teeth. There we go. Wow, those teeth are razor sharp. Razor sharp. Lake trout, baby. Oh, we're gonna let him go. Lake trout, baby. Covered in snow. Back in the hole. Come on, Keefe. There he goes. Whew. How do they live in that? Look at my hands red, how cold that water is.
Keeps us young, Blair.
Barney, that is awesome. Y'all ever get a chance to do this? We're in Granby Reservoir in Colorado. Absolutely the most beautiful place in the United States, I think. Y'all stay tuned. We're gonna be right back with some more Addictive fishing.
Let's go then.
How about a black drum, baby? It took him long enough to eat it, I tell you. Hook up! So what do you think of these Flats Blue rods from Wright McGill?
Man, those things are awesome.
How long you been with them?
I've been with them since 02, 03.
Yeah, great company.
Oh, they are. They're, you know.
Do you ever follow the bass trails at all?
Not much at all. Little bit. I know the bigger names. I know a few of the guys.
Yeah, you know Skeet.
Oh, I haven't met him, but he's a great guy from what I hear.
He's a heck of a guy. He came down to my neck of the woods. God, it was last month. We're going to show everybody out there what we did.
That's cool.
He caught a nice fish. Y'all check this fish out. It was a good one. I caught a good one too and almost broke my neck. Check this out. Now keep your eyes peeled, Skeet.
I'm looking.
Hey Skeet, you see that piece of grass, that grass clump? Let me get this talon down. It's a grass clump right out here, right about 1 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like two big black drum, dude.
I see it right there.
Giant ones. Lay it out there, right in front of him. Good shot, good shot. Bring him back to us a little bit. He's over to it. I think he's on it. See if he's on that thing. There you go. How about a black drum, baby? It took him long enough to eat it, I tell you.
There's something big on my little rod.
Oh man, been waiting to see something. Well, I'm gonna see if I can catch that other one, do a double. Thank you.
Big fish, little rod.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
That's a monster. That's a monster. We'll be in this one for a while.
This is my drop shot rod. This rod normally fishes for ghoul. Look at the size of that thing. Yeah, this one's for like 1 to 3 pound fish. Not for 30.
He's bigger than a 1 and 3 put together.
Yeah.
You have to change the name to the black drum rod now. He's fixing to go nuts. I think you're just taking him for a walk right now.
Yeah, he probably doesn't know he's hooked yet.
You ever caught one of these?
No.
Oh, you probably seen them in the Mississippi River. They hang around the rocks a lot.
Well, I mean, I've caught a lot of drum. I don't know if they're black drums or what they are, but.
Oh, this one's a grown one. Oh yeah, he's good. 35, 40, maybe a little bigger.
Yeah.
A lot of times, Skeet, those black drum will just sit there 10 feet from the boat like that, and you can hardly ever get them in.
My forearms are getting a little workout here.
I tell you what's funny to hear is when I take these football players fishing. Oh, ain't no fish gonna wear me out.
Yeah.
You get on one of these with a
Look at the size of this drum.
about 40-pound test.
Stop it.
Was that worth the wait a little bit?
Absolutely. It's not a 30+ pound redfish.
It's a 50-pound black drum.
It's kicking my butt though. Anytime you're catching big fish on a little rod, it's all good.
Come on, Mr. Drum. We're gonna take a picture of you. Let Skeet give you his best Jimmy Houston French kiss.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to kiss that thing. I might go home with something. I'm trying to go so gently.
He's caught.
Oh my God! Look at that thing!
Look at that trout car right through them big old rubber lips. Hey, baby. Ready?
Oh my God!
That's a black drum, baby. Listen to him
did you hear
drumming. He went dong, 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 dong.
Look at that!
That's your biggest black drum?
That's my first black drum.
What a way to break him in.
Dude, that was awesome. 15
Now you know
pound
why
line.
we call them Mogans?
It's a Mogan.
That's a Mogan.
That's a Mogan. It's a freaking giant!
That's a big one.
Hey, Ike, that's a giant! I don't care what you say.
Give me your
That's
best
big.
Ike scream. Ready?
Ah! Woo! That's a Ric Flair deal right there, baby. Woo!
Get him back in.
I've been officially slimed up.
The fish gave his love to you, baby. Off he goes. Get on out of here.
All right, dude.
That's a good one.
Good one. That's what I say, but
Officially slimed, too.
yeah, I think that's my initiation to the black drum crowd right there.
Black drum slime.
Woo!
I saw him from like 50, 60 yards away.
I didn't think that was a fish. I thought that was too big.
Looks like two big grass spots out there just kind of moving around. He whacked them. Well, let's see if we can rig up. Y'all stay tuned. We're going to be right back with some more addictive fishing. Skeet Reese right here from the Space Coast, Mosquito Lagoon, my hometown. We'll be right back.
Yes.
Let's go then.
Here he is, right there. Fish on, baby. This is so cool through the ice. Today's Rig It Right segment, I'm going to show you what we're using out there today, but I tell you what, it's good to be back in the Florida sunshine, back at home sweet home. I'm not going to show you this guy right here because Wright McGill made me up these little ice fishing rods. I've always made fun of them when I come in here to Dick's and see them in there. You know, I always say, oh, a fly rod. You know, you can go out and catch flies with them and, you know, let them fly around. It was definitely getting the job done. Thanks, Wright McGill, for making. They made two special ones, so don't go asking for them at Dick's. I doubt you're going to see these. They're two of a kind, and that's it. Was using the 2500 Sabalos reel, and we were using fins, and this is the Wind Tamer, and the Wind Tamer is a real special line. It doesn't soak up water, so the line's not gonna freeze on you. We had about 30 to 35 feet, and I'm using 12-pound test Seaguar fluorocarbon. Once again, the water down below is crystal clear, and if these fish see the line, feel the line, you know, if they even think it's there, you're not gonna get the hit. Using about a 1-ounce jig head on a tube lure. First time I've ever used one of those, and throwing a DOA little jig head on there, it was working great. If y'all ever get a chance to go up there, you can do a bunch of things, ride snowmobile, see a lot of history up in the mountains. Just a real good time out there in Colorado. Thanks, Wright McGill, for taking us out there and let me catch my first lake trout. Remember one thing though, every season starts right here at Dick's.
Rig It Right by Wright and McGill.
Well, Blair, you know, usually around this time of day, 2, 3 o'clock, the bite kind of fizzles out. We haven't seen a fish in a while. It's probably time to call her a day.
Well, you said we could have gone and caught all the 13, 14, 15 inches we want though, right?
Oh yeah, this is a bite. That 14, 15 to 19 inch bite, you can catch 50 or 60 of those a day. It's a perfect family bite. Get some kids want to go fishing, you can put them up in heated huts, come out here, drill holes in the ice, ride snowmobiles, catch fish. It's just a great fun day.
Yeah, the snowmobile deal is awesome. I mean, going fishing on a snowmobile. It's fun. Well, I guess we're gonna pack in, and I hope you guys enjoyed the show today. Hope you enjoyed that little segment with Skeet. We had a lot of fun that day. And if y'all ever get the chance to come out here and fish with Bernie, easy to remember, it's fishingwithbernie.com, and this is Granby Reservoir. It is an awesome place. I can't tell you how much fun I've had doing this. It's a lot more fun than I ever thought it would be, I'll tell you that. But till next week, don't forget about the website. We'll see y'all later. Thanks, Wright McGill, for my new ice rods. I'm gonna use them again. See you next week.
Check out more footage from this show by logging on to addictivefishing.com for outtakes and bloopers.
Oh, son of a... Lake trout, baby. Covered in snow. Oh!
Darn it.